Why Supreme is so expensive. What is currently the most hyped brand on earth? There's no need to even ask this question. It's Supreme. But why is Supreme so expensive? Is it the materials, the exclusive design, or something else? Welcome to Luxury Logic, and today we'll be taking a look at why Supreme is so expensive. Let's take a look at its backstory. Supreme was founded just in New York in 1994, meaning it's a fairly new brand when compared to other high-end brands that fetch similar prices. For example, Louis Vuitton was founded in 1854, yet some of Supreme products are even more expensive than Louis Vuitton and other similar brands, which could cause some to say Supreme is overpriced. The brand was founded by James Jebbia. Although he was born in the United States, he lived in England until he was 19. Jebbia was originally the manager of Nuptse in New York in the early 1990s. The first Supreme store opened in an old office space on Lafayette Street in downtown Manhattan in April 1994. Supreme started as a skateboarding store in the Soho neighborhood of Manhattan. The store started out selling hoodies and sweatshirts aimed toward the burgeoning New York skate scene. Supreme was a standard skate and streetwear brand. It catered to skaters and those who were interested in streetwear. But what made them different from other brands was their limited releases and attitude that pushed them past their original price. Jebbia, through Supreme, began designing and selling T-shirts marked with the brand's simple red logo. Skaters and enthusiasts alike bought the T-shirts during the small drops, which encouraged Jebbia to launch Supreme merch, hoodies, and then Supreme sweaters, socks, and shoes in collaboration with Nike and Clarks. Eventually, Supreme collaborated with the North Face and Stone Island to make coats, then with Comme des Garçons to make hoodies, and with APC to make jeans. Supreme became known for its collaborations with other popular brands, but also retained a distinctly Supreme style, which typically included the brand's now iconic logo and minimalist aesthetic. Supreme is expensive because the exclusivity, the short stock, and the history and culture that has been built around this brand. The most iconic Supreme design is their box logo, originally simple white, italic lettering over a plain red background. Not all is fun and games though, as you probably have noticed that Supreme lives and thrives on copyright theft. Supreme's appropriation of images is one of the keys to its popularity. Pop cultural imagery and logos are copied and adapted in a way that makes the designs feel more like contemporary art or graffiti than a big fashion brand. Supreme's first branded T-shirt was simply a photo of Robert De Niro in the film Taxi Driver, along with the iconic red and white logo. And the company's use of often unlicensed imagery has led to Supreme being served cease and desist letters from Louis Vuitton, the NHL, and the NCAA. Fast forward to 2020, and Supreme is in the best spot it could ever be. Its online shop sells out in instants, just seconds after new clothing and accessories are announced. Because they are in limited supply, Jebbia is able to increase demand among its cult of dedicated consumers. Because there aren't many Supreme products to buy, fans of the brand gather to online stores and third-party retailers who resell Supreme products at a high price, the prices we know about. The resale value is primarily responsible for why Supreme clothes are so expensive, but there are also other factors to consider. First, Supreme's bread and butter are collaborations with big brands. After gaining popularity among skaters, Supreme quickly expanded its reach to new audiences, and new business partners came on their own with this expansion. Some of those partners include the North Face, Dover Street Market, Vans, Nike, Stone Island, and Comme des Garçons, all world-famous brands whose high-end products sell at high prices. Collaborating with these companies, Supreme released some of their most valuable products ever, many of which were worn by celebrities. From musicians A$AP Rocky, Travis Scott, Justin Bieber, Jaden Smith, and Kanye West, to actors Cara Delevingne and Robert Pattinson, Supreme has been used by many pop culture icons, and many customers of Supreme seem to have taken inspiration from those icons in buying Supreme clothing no matter the cost. Their high demand causes them to sell fast, and since they sell so fast, if you want to get your hands on a Supreme shirt and not have to wait 2 days standing on a line for a Supreme shop drop, then you need to buy them at a reseller. Supreme's high resale value also causes its products to fetch such ludicrous prices. Supreme is probably the only brand in the world able to sell a $40 shirt that cost around $2 to make at $400 on third-party outlets, such as Grailed, StockX, and many lesser-known places. That's around 10 times the cost of the original piece, netting the resellers a massive profit and further increasing the exclusivity of the brand. Authenticity and exclusivity are two extremely important factors in the fashion industry, since people often buy clothing for the reputation of the brand and what that reputation could say about them. Additionally, brands that are in high demand, such as Supreme, tend to spawn imitators. These imitators design identical products to the brand they're imitating to trick people into paying more money for an inauthentic product. That also means that those who resell Supreme pieces can net a huge profit from the sale. Some people even make a living from reselling Supreme shirts, coats, shoes, and other accessories. So, how can you get your hands on Supreme? If you don't live close to a Supreme shop, your only other official option is to try the Supreme online store. Drops take place every Thursday, like the stores, with drop times taking place at 11 a.m. Supreme has opened stores in Tokyo, London, and Paris, while the passionate devotion of their customers has brought it into the conversation with both teenagers at skateboard parks and the front rows of high fashion. Supreme releases 2 collections a year, one for spring-summer and one for fall-winter. Before the launch of each season, they put a preview up on their website listing almost every item that will release. You can view this by clicking the preview link on the Supreme website at any time. Supreme also regularly releases collaborative product throughout the season, such as skateboards, clothing, accessories, footwear, and more. Some of these, such as their collaborations with The North Face, Nike, Vans, and a number of contemporary artists, are often the most hyped and hardest to get a hold of out of all their releases. Special products are released almost weekly during a season, and they are announced through their news page on Mondays, sometimes even on Wednesday evenings the night before the drop, to prevent people from camping outside the store for days before a release. Thinking about it that way, Supreme wants to keep everything exclusive, and if people develop strategies to buy their items, then they have to shake things up, or else their items will become more common, thus lowering their exclusivity and their price. That means that the online shop is the best option. But, oh wait, that's even worse. Though you won't have to struggle with long lines and obstacle courses, the online store presents its own set of challenges. In recent years, buyers and resellers alike have been using custom-made shopping bots to make purchases in seconds. And some people get so much money from reselling Supreme that they can afford to spend thousands on bots, VPNs, automated software, and other hacks to make sure they get their hands on Supreme pieces and then resell them for thousands of dollars, easily making their money back and then some. Even back in the days before Supreme blew up into a global mega brand, several years before Europe even had a Supreme store, for example, getting a hold of Supreme clothing required strategy. And though you now have a much greater variety of choices in terms of where to try and buy, it's no less of a challenge to get a hold of the latest drop. In the end, Supreme reigns, well, supreme among current streetwear brands as a symbol of exclusivity, wealth, and commitment to the brand. Getting your hands on Supreme pieces takes quite a lot of effort, after all. So even if you have the infamous Supreme sticker slapped across your computer, you still have an exclusive item many people would kill for. So why is Supreme so expensive? It's the high demand and the exclusivity. So what do you think? Is Supreme overpriced? Do you own any of Supreme's pieces yourself? Let us know in the comments. Also, don't forget to leave us a like, share this video with your friends, and subscribe to our channel for more luxury content like today. We hope you enjoyed our video, and we'll see you next time.